We met YouTube sensation Danny McCaskill in London. His famous street-style video was viewed over 21 million times. We were invited by Danny to take an exclusive peek at the videos on his laptop, including behind-the-scenes footage from his first clip that not even Danny himself had seen before. Let's take a look.
Yeah, so the first video I've got on my laptop here is myself trying to ride up a barrier. This is actually the first day of filming that we did for the Inspired 2009 video. And yeah, it actually came together quite easily. It just happened to be lying there, and we tried it a few times. Of course, being a good boy that I am, I put the barrier back as well. This is a clip of me trying to do the last drop of the video. You can actually, before I did it, we already called the ambulance, which you can hear in the background, because I knew that something bad was going to go, horrible, or it was all going to go horribly wrong. I was incredibly lucky, to be honest. Like, the crash didn't hurt at all. It was kind of like falling, yeah, pretty much like falling over in my front room. But nobody else has actually seen this clip, so I'll be seeing it for the first time. This clip that I've got here is some attempts of me trying to 180 over a roadside railing. This was one of the first days of filming that we did, and it was all kind of quite spontaneous. I hadn't seen this line before in Edinburgh. We just sort of found it, and yeah, it worked out. The sun was shining as well, which was nice. This clip's actually some attempts of a line that never made it into the video. We would have, myself and Dave had to go out and try this at about 2:30 or 3 in the morning to get it so there was no traffic on the roads, because it's a busy road in Edinburgh. And we tried it so many times. I tried it probably hundreds and hundreds of times, but in the end it didn't quite work out, which is a shame, because it would have been a good one for the video. One day I'll go back and do it again. The next clip here is me trying to ride the spiky fence. Unfortunately, this was a line that took a long time. It took me about 4 days altogether trying to get along it. The idea for the fence actually came by, well, I used to have to cycle past it going to work every day, and yeah, it was one of those things that I looked at and I thought one day I would love to try to ride my bike along this fence. Yeah, it's just, so one day we went and tried it on my lunch break at work with my friend, and it was horrible, to be honest. It became, on the first day it wasn't too scary, because it was all new and I could try it over and over again without too much fear. But then once I started crashing on it, it started becoming a little bit more, well, I started realising that I could actually fall off it, which is something you don't want to be thinking about when you're going along it. But it was, yeah, I mean, the feeling of getting along that was probably, to this day, the biggest achievement I've ever had. It was, yeah. The crashes on it, I was actually very lucky that I didn't have any serious crashes. A couple of the crashes that you do see me having in the video were actually, I got away because I landed on the grass. Yeah, and in the end it actually worked out, so it's probably, as I say, the biggest achievement I've ever done, that spiky fence. It was horrible. I don't remember this at all. Oh, yeah, that is right. Okay, so this is a clip where it was actually after we had finished a lot of the filming. Had a girl coming up and asking if I was who I am, I suppose. And I'm very awkward and shy. I don't know really how to deal with it, to be honest. I just ride my bike. So the next clip here is the tree jump. This is a tree that sits in the meadows in Edinburgh, and it's got you know, I've had a lot of people ask me since this video came out if I can go and ride up a tree. But this one is like a special tree which has got the roots are like a perfect transition. And one day I decided, you know, it'd be a great idea to try to do a flare off the tree as well for the video. When I said it to a lot of my friends, they didn't think it was a very good idea. But it was something I wanted to do, and yeah, I mean, there was a few crashes that I had on the tree, but yeah, it kind of all worked out. It's I'd like to be able to find more trees like it around the place, but I think this one's fairly unique. This clip here is a shot of me doing a 360 into the tunnel. I had about an hour to do an hour from a lunch break, and I spent about 45 minutes of that doing run-ups. Then when I eventually did try it the first time, I went and crashed into the wall, which is pretty annoying, really. And then knowing that I had to go back up and then jump down it again, and after feeling how heavy the impact was, because, you know, like, it was really sore, my wrists landing it. Yeah, but in the end, again, I landed it and everything was good, so it was, yeah, it's probably still one of the biggest 360s I've done. This clip is at the end of, I think I'd done the spiky fence, and I'd done the tail whip gap in the day, and I was so happy that I'd done these clips that I thought I'd start playing around in the ponds that were at the Parliament in Edinburgh. Yeah, it's just what I normally end up doing. If there's water about, I normally end up in it, unfortunately. But it's a lot of fun. So it's just me playing around.
Oh look, there's a super top secret, totally private folder. Mind if we take a look, Danny?
Sorry guys, the battery's dead.
Too bad. Maybe next time.